Hey everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So I'm still hurting a little bit, but I thought why not just do a colorful look and maybe it'll lift my spirits. I don't know. I've really been struggling lately and I'm just going with the motion. You know what I mean? I thought we would use the the Muppets palette again by Colourpop. This is what it looks like. I thought we would play with these two rows today. I think I played with this row mostly the last time, which, to kind of make sense. But I would just wanted to just, play with these colors and see what we could come up with. I really do not like the look I came up with, but I'm going to show you it just because it shows you the shadows technically, and I do have some thoughts here. So that is good, I guess. So the first shade I'm going to go into is this Be Cool color. And it's one of those colors that has got those like little sparkle things in it. I don't know which one to call them. To be honest, the only reason why I kind of wanted to choose this side was because I wanted to play with the red color beat drum super shock shadow. Because it just looks so pretty in the pan. But I wasn't that I was kind of alright, the Miss Piggy one. So, but it wasn't like my favorite, you know? So I thought, well, let me give this one a try and see what it will do. So I kind of just based the look off of, that. Like knowing that's going on the lid, I guess. But at the same time, I didn't just want to use basic colors either. I wanted to try something a little bit different, a little bit more colorful maybe. I don't know. To be fair and honest, I don't know what I'm thinking because I hurt so bad. And nothing is helping, to be honest. I'm going to take that same shade, Be Cool. And put my finger in every color of the palette because I'm going to drop it. But I'm going to take that same shade and we're going to run it under the lower lash line. I don't even know where I put the Muriel. Here it is. And I'm going to run it under the lower lash line. I will say I do like this color. It's like a red orange in a sense. I don't know how to best really describe it as I'm sitting here looking at it. But it's pretty. Alright, then here comes the interesting part. We're going to go into this dark blue. It's called Winter Wear. And the blue was a little bit interesting for me, to be honest. And fair. I just wanted to see, how it would blend and go on the eye, Because sometimes these colors are not easy to formulate. But it did okay, to be honest. If you go in with a light-handed build is what I would suggest, because if not, I don't think it blends that good, to be honest, if you go in with a heavy hand. But that could be because of my own blending skills, So I don't really want to say too much about it because I'm not really for sure if it's me or the color, but beware if you're a beginner, you know what I mean? Just go in with a light hand, barely touch it in, pick up a little, knock it off, and then tap tap. You can always add, but you can't take it away. And to be fair, I kind of thought these two colors, like when they mixed, it would turn purple in a way, because it's like a red orange. I just thought it would be a little bit different of a color, but it really didn't do what I thought it was going to do, and that's fine. No big deal there. It doesn't necessarily have to do, you know, what I thought it was going to do. It can do its own thing. We can somehow make it work in the end, you know. So I'm going to take that same blue Winter Wear, and we're going to run it under the lower lash line, right up on the lash line. Almost like just stamping it in there. Okay. Then I want to go back into that Be Cool shade and blend it out. I do apologize that this is kind of like unenergetic in a sense. And I am so hoping to get back to my old self. I truly am. Because I don't know how much more I can take before I just have a breaking point, you know what I mean? I'm definitely being tested here, for sure. And I'm kind of okay with it if I knew the outcome of it, but I don't. And that becomes the problem, you know? Okay. Alright, then we're going to go into this Super Shock shadow. And I have a lot of thoughts with this one. So again, it's this one. I'm going to use a brush at first so you can see. I'm not going to spray. I'm just going to pick it up on the brush and then pat it on the lid. Alright. Now, of course, if you use your finger, you will get a little more intensity. But to me, I have Super Shocks I can use with a brush and get so much pigment and metallic look, you know? I don't have to spray it. I don't have to use my finger in that. You know what I mean? In theory. I can, but it's like it's not I have to. And with this particular shade, as you can see, it's not that boom in your face. And that's pretty red. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just thought it would give us more. To be fair, I really did. I thought it was going to give us more than what it did. But at the same time, I'm going to be fair. And I'm going to apply it with my finger. And you can see that it does give a little more pigment, like that. So that is something, I will say that. But like I said before, I didn't have to. If you wanted to, you could. If you didn't, you didn't, you know? And that's where I'm really at with the shadows so far. The two that I've used with the Super Shocks, they're okay. They're not bad by no means. But they're not like great either, you know? I want them to be, but they're not. Okay. Then we're going to go into this blue here that's like a metallic blue. It's called Stunt Santa. And it's not really a blue. It's more, I mean, it is a blue, but it isn't like it's a very pretty shade. Like a periwinkle almost blue. Even though periwinkle I think is purple, isn't it? Not really for sure. But it's a very pretty color nonetheless, this shade is. And I'm just going to put it on the outer portion here, where I laid that for that matte blue. Just to sort of enhance the blue, you know what I mean? Why I decided on a blue and red look, I'll never know. You think I would. I'm going to go back into winter wear, that matte blue. You would think I would know why I chose this, but unfortunately I do not know why I chose this particular look to go for, but I did. So we're going with it. And again, I don't think it turned out bad. It didn't necessarily turn out the way I thought it would in theory, but not bad. It definitely could have been worse. And at one point while doing it, I thought it would be worse, to be fair. But at the same time, it doesn't look too bad, you know? Let me take a little more of the Super Shock here. Clean it up a little bit here. There we go. Like that. Yeah. That looks really good. Then for the inner corner, I went into Icy Patch. And I don't like this shade at all because it's just like a bunch of big old glitter, you know? And I'm just not into the glitter part of it, to be fair. And I mean big chunks of it. So do beware of that. And it will be all over your face. You'll be picking it out for days. But hey, I don't know about you. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. This particular color, it's not worth it for me. But I can see where it would be worth it for someone, you know? Okay. And I already got glitter all over me. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Let me try to scrape it off a little bit here. Alright, now let's try to even up these eyes a little bit. I think I'm good as good as it's going to go. We're just going to use the Gucci mascara for the top and bottom lashes today, because why? I'm starting to really hurt y'all. I cannot wait though. Like, I keep looking that, you know, it's got to get better. And I can't wait till I can sit here longer than like 20 minutes at a time to actually create a really pretty look using colors. I'm slower with colors because I'm, I'm always scared I'm gonna do something really messed up. Even though it can be washed off, it's like, who wants to wash their makeup off and start over? Not I. But at the same time, I'm also not that concerned with it because you can wash your makeup off and just start over if you wanted to. Me personally, I'm too lazy. I'm just going to walk around with a look at that I really don't like, to be fair. Just being honest, though. I don't think I've ever washed off a look, whether I liked it or not. And you're obviously going to have looks that you don't like and ones that you do. To me, this is not my favorite look, but it's not the worst, like I said. But this is the final look using the Muppet palette, the shades that I used. I kind of used 2 rows. And again, I do understand where they're going with setting it up the way they are. And I am very much intrigued to play with this whole row. To start with there, and then there. I am wanting to do that very badly. This row here just, I don't know, it didn't, like I wanted to, this row here doesn't call to me at all. I'll be honest. This row here don't call to me at all. This one maybe, this one does, and this one does for sure. I kind of want to play at that road next, I think. I'm not really for sure, though. But I don't have anything new coming in. So that's why I just was like, well, I'll just play with this. And since it's one of the newer ones with color, why not? Did it pep up my mood? No. Not really. And that's what I said. That's how I know I'm really not feeling good. Because, like, makeup's always there for me in a sense. It's like a good cup of coffee or a good talk with a best friend type of thing. That's what makeup is to me. It's different to everybody, of course, but to me it's like an outlet in a sense, just to play or have some fun with. But all in all, it's not bad. Is it worth the price point? Well, yeah, definitely right now because it's on sale. So take that, with what you want to do with it. I mean, even at that, you can make some really pretty looks just with the colors that I have used, for sure. They are, alright. Is it my favorite palette? No, not at all. Is it their best formula? No, not at all either there, I don't think. But is it good? Is it worth the price point? Yeah, probably. So, that is all I have for you today. I hope this helped in some way. I hope I didn't, whine and cry or complain too much. I am sorry for complaining. I am. But, I just want to let you know that I do want to, film. It's just sitting on this hard seat isn't helping things at all. So, but that is all I have. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.